Hey, what's going on, y'all? T for L here. In this video, I want to do a quick update over the stock NVIDIA, particularly related to generative AI, in case you may have missed it in the past. As we know, generative AI most likely is going to be the future. So for that reason, I believe that this update is important for current investors of NVIDIA as well as future investors to know about. But first, we'll take a look at NVIDIA's one-day forecast, which according to its close on the 6th December at 7:59 p.m., it was at $142.44. As of year to date, in case you missed it, NVIDIA is up 195% on end of year, and it started in January 2nd at $48.17. So now that we've seen our one-day forecast, we will now head over to learn more about NVIDIA's involvement with generative AI. All right, here's the article. NVIDIA says it is partnering with a company to produce an artificial intelligence product. During NVIDIA's Q3 conference call, it highlighted one company that it is working with to bring AI to more customers. This company is called Accenture, which is off the New York Stock Exchange. Accenture is the largest tech consulting firm in the world. We'll find out why that's important here a little bit later. NVIDIA's CFO, Paulette Kress, said during its conference call that Accenture created a new unit with 30,000 employees trained on NVIDIA's AI technology. This makes it one of the most well-equipped companies to provide clients with AI expertise they may lack in-house. While tech giants like Alphabet or Microsoft have huge teams devoted to this technology, companies in the banking, industrial, oil sectors, etc., are unlikely to have those sorts of internal resources. As a result, they need to work with consulting firms like Accenture. So the reason that is important is to think about it, Google, Microsoft, of course, they have big teams dedicated to AI. They're making their own AI. But when you have your other corporations that are kind of big, but not that big, like bankers, industrial, oil sectors, they're likely not to have someone or a team that's well trained in AI and how it works. What is everybody wanting in the future? They want things to be easier. They want things to be done quicker. They want to make more money. They want to spend less money. AI apparently seems to be the future. So for companies like these and other companies you can think of, they may need some type of consulting firm. And since Accenture is the largest tech consulting firm in the world, there's a chance they may reach out to them. And if they do, well, good thing for NVIDIA is that they created a new unit with 30,000 employees trained on NVIDIA's AI technology. Now, this is Julia Sweet. She's the CEO for Accenture, and this is what she had to say about generative AI. In every industry, there is a challenge or opportunity that generative AI can now uniquely solve. Our deep understanding of both the industry and the technology positions us to be the best at creating real value from generative AI with our clients, which pretty much sums up what I mentioned previously, that companies are looking at ways to solve problems quicker, get more efficient, and at a lower cost. Now that we've seen that, why don't we look a little bit more into Accenture to learn who NVIDIA has partnered its AI technology with. All right, so kind of looking at the one-day forecast for Accenture, we see they're currently trading at $362.70 as of close December 6th. Their year-to-date forecast is up 4.5% on the year. So now we've seen the stock forecast of Accenture. Let's check out their webpage to see what they're all about. So this is Accenture's webpage, and as you can see, the capabilities that they allow is a lot, right? It just goes on and on, but the one we're focused on the most is more or less the data and artificial intelligence route, because that's the one NVIDIA, at least we know for sure, is focused on helping them build. And so AI is more accessible than ever, and it's rapidly transforming enterprises in the ways we live and work. The way you apply its potential will determine the impact and position your business to compete and achieve new levels of performance. And this is something you can see that can be entertaining to the banking, industrial, oil sectors, because they are likely to not have their own AI team, at least not as robust that Accenture can help them with. And if we look into their leadership, so as we see here, this is their whole leadership panel, everyone who's on the team of Accenture and everything that they do. Of course, I'm going to direct your attention to the chair and CEO, Julia Sweet. She also completed an interview recently talking about the future of AI, which I want to put in this video as well to listen to. So you kind of have an idea of what her mindset is regarding AI and again, how this can kind of come in together with NVIDIA.
Let's jump right into the conversation about the investment in AI. Just last year, Accenture announced its commitment to invest $3 billion into artificial intelligence and double its AI-focused staff to 80,000 people, which is significantly more than most companies even employ. Those are obviously really big numbers. And so let's start off with why this big bet?
That's a great question. And I'd answer it in two ways. So there's looking at it from the individual and why is it a big bet? And then looking at it from a company. So I'm old enough to have actually taken a typing class on a typewriter. And when we think about the impact on our employees and the employees of our clients' individual productivity, this to us is like a PC moment. No, I'm not saying it's like a smartphone moment because that's more about being in the world. But in terms of really how much it will change the way our employees do their jobs, it is like when we moved from typewriters to computers. And we're super excited about that. It really is rewiring the way individuals work. And that requires an investment, both for us as a firm, but more importantly, we're investing to be able to help our clients go along that journey.
So as we can see, Julia is very involved in this generative AI technology and is dedicated to ensuring that other companies who are not very familiar with it consider it. And as we just heard, she equates it from advancing from a typewriter to a PC, which as we know was a huge advancement at that time. So again, the whole point of this was essentially just to show that NVIDIA is partnering or has partnered with Accenture in building its own AI technology, which will likely be quite helpful for those other businesses that don't have giant AI firms already. When they look for someone to consult with, Accenture could be the leading front and NVIDIA will be the GPUs to power that invention. All right, so that wraps up our quick update for NVIDIA. If you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll produce more in the future. Later.